Here we go in Canada. Round 1 of Season 6. We are so back. As it is a hostile podium as it sits, and we're going to spectate iRacing Noob. And here we go. And that was a really great light. Holy crap. A lot of ghosting going on. A lot of wheel spin. iRacing Noob couldn't quite get the start he wanted. He doesn't try to overtake his teammate, though. He keeps it clean. A lot of drivers keep it clean. Wheel to wheel goes a Haas and a V-Carb. A V-Carb of Damien goes slightly off the track. Gets ghosted. Might get passed by multiple drivers in the process. No, it looks like he actually keeps it in, tucks it in, keeps it tight. We have a lot of drivers racing wheel to wheel, and I think everyone keeps it clean. And I don't know what's going on with Sim Loken or Alex, as they're really far back already. It's the top 3. It's the Haas's. And there we go. And Aston Martin is sideways on the track. It's the Aston Martin of Caleb. He's moving too fast for me to spectate. What the hell happened to Caleb? Starting on the medium tires. Now doesn't have a front wing and is dead last. That is dead. Bro, Plumpy, stop saying you want to collaborate with me. Oh, Aston Martin is absolutely struggling here. Anyways, Szn6 Bane is going to have to try to figure out how to overtake Plumpy. But Plumpy will not have that DRS, so I don't think it's going to be too hard. And we have a caution, and it's a kick. It's a kick of Lyrics. Lyrics was halfway off the track. I was about to go look at the tires for the kick TP. And then now the driver is sideways on the track. Does he have a front wing? It looks like he's missing both end plates. That is not going to be good, as V-Carb just got overtaken. But he's going to try to fancy that overtake right back. Does he have that DRS? No, he does not. This is going to put him under pressure by Burt. Does Burt try to do something? He's going to die down the inside. He has to leave the room. No, he does not, because Burt goes off the track. That legally allows V-Carb or V-Dog to cut and close that door. It looks like, though, the fighting up ahead is really helping Damien stay with iRacing Noob, and iRacing Noob stay with Szn6 Bane. Now V-Dog goes. He gets a 3-second time penalty, and now we will be looking at the tires. As it looks like the clouds are starting to approach. We did start very, very sunny, but the question is, will this race end sunny? Alex is fast driver. We got Alex on Alex. Our tires to soft. Alex versus Alex. Alex in the Mercedes. Alex in the V-Carb. Alex was in a Mercedes, but now he moves to the V-Carb. He's down on the inside of Alex. Alex on the outside. Alex on the inside. Alex makes the overtake. Alex, no. Alex next back on Alex. Alex versus Alex. Who's going to take it? Who has a better line? Who's going to get the traction coming to the corner? Who actually takes the better line? It looks like Alex is going to take it because Alex doesn't have DRS, and the other Alex does have DRS. No, both Alexes have DRS. Now they're on the back of the McLaren. Alex versus Don Polo. Holy Alex, says Fry, as Don Polo slams into the wall, causes a virtual safety car, and is out of this race. Yeah, everyone's gonna last if a kick goes in. Maybe a Caleb. He's already struggling back. Caleb has nothing to lose. Caleb's gonna be the man to call it. He's gonna be the man to go out. The question is this gonna be the right decision as V-God makes an overtake on Burt? And Caleb goes into the pits. Haas really have a shot at the championship. They are easily considered one of the worst teams. Okay, maybe not one of the worst teams in ERS history, but they've never been a top 5 team. They've always been like this back market team, you know, just a team that people know exists, but no one ever really commentates about them and talks about them. But now, under the management of Q, she's turned this team around in one season with an amazing star signing of iRacing Noob and an amazing signing of Rez, as long as Rez can lock in, which he's doing so far. This team can really be turned around here, as Rez almost taps the back of the Ferrari driver. But I can't really tell because Rez likes to teleport anyways. 10 seconds is awarded to Circles. Oh no! That is not what Mercedes. That's not what Mercedes needs. Not what Mercedes wants. Okay, who's wheel to wheel? Who's racing Alex? Alex versus Bajit. This can be very interesting. Anybody behind? Nobody is behind. Looks like Chase is also right in front. Alex has wing damage, so he's missing an end plate. Is he missing both end plates? I can't tell. No, he is. Yes, he is. Missing both end plates. Do you not... Right now. Burt is 1/10 back. How close is he to the Mercedes driver of Sargles? Sargles parks it on the corner. Did he do that on purpose? Did he lose traction? Who knows? But Burt is kind of a different driver than Szn6. Szn6 is more passive. He's more like a Lewis Hamilton. He won't try to dive bomb you too much. He's going to try to wait till the straight. He's a calm driver. And then you got Max Verstappen over here, who's going to dive bomb. He's going to race a little bit with you in every corner he possibly can, fit his tires in. It's definitely the exact opposite of Szn6. As Burt is going to try to go on the outside. Szn6 on the inside. It's Red Bull versus Mercedes, and Red Bull triumphs as they make the corner, but then he loses traction, loses his rear, but it doesn't look like Szn6 can catch either way. And no, he can't, but Mercedes is right on the back of him. What is Szn6 doing? He's harvesting way too much. MC doesn't dive bomb. No, he doesn't even attempt to make the overtake. He sits back. P7. That could be about Deadpool. Deadpool on Polar. They're going wheel to wheel. Is he going to attempt it? Yes, he can, but he taps the tires. He does not leave room when he attempts the overtake, and he taps the tires again of Polar. What is going on with Aston Martin? One driver crashes out, but keeps it still, and there goes the other Aston Martin driver. I didn't realize it was Aston versus Alpine here today. One goes wide, one's behind, and Polar parks it on the apex. And it looks like Caleb, the champion of Season 2, is going to keep the position. And Polar lost out, but he has a 10-second time penalty. Caleb doesn't have a time penalty. And now Deadpool is behind. He might have wing damage for tapping Polar. It doesn't look like it, though. It looks like he is fine. Oh, but the problem is Mercedes knows the weather, but McLaren doesn't, and they both went to the wet tires. The real question is, what is the right strategy? Is the weather going to come in? Is it going to come in soon? Is it not going to come in, or if it does, it's coming too late? Because we are going through the Haas driver. What is going on? The Haas driver giving absolutely no room to Burt, but no, wait, he's teleporting around. He needs to be careful though. If he teleports and gives damage, his Wi-Fi will be the cause, and he will still receive that penalty given to Burt. But Deadpool Master is going to attempt an overtake into this corner. No, he's not. He's not going to have the speed going into the corner. Yes, he will. Hit the brake way later. Hit the wall. Does he leave room? No, he doesn't. I think he might have just clipped the Mercedes as well. Does the Mercedes have wing damage? Mercedes now does have wing damage. What is going on here is Alex is going to attempt an overtake. He goes down the inside, can't quite make it stick, but the Aston Martin driver in 2 corners has lost 2 positions, but he almost murdered both drivers behind. That could have been very, very bad and very crucial for this race, as drivers like Don Polo and Szn6, who've already pitted onto new tires, might have just got screwed over, because now everybody could have that pit stop. Second and there goes the Mercedes on Szn6. Absolutely struggling. Anyways, see him looking. Down on the inside, goes on the kick. The kick on the outside is trying to take the better line, but he doesn't have the dry line, and ultimately that's going to decide it. And there you go. The Williams up to P9, Bajit down to P10. So 3-second time penalty. Behind is a champion of ERS, and he's 4 seconds behind. It's definitely not something you want to hear. Is your race here telling you there's a champion behind you? Speed up, because that's exactly what's going to be going on here. It's Caleb. It's P11. Tries to put pressure on Damien. Maybe Damien will mess up something. Burt tries to get a better launch. He might have actually got it, but he might have switched to the wet line too soon. Maybe not. He might actually hold this overtake. Burt versus Damien. This was the story last season. They almost tire locked. They tap side pods. He needs to leave room. I think he might have left room. But there goes the Red Bull on the other Red Bull. The V-Card versus Red Bull. And the Red Bull takes the position like how it technically should be. Burt moves up to P3. Damien moves down to P4. We're going to watch out for something else for just a second, guys. As McLaren is going to overtake Deadpool Master. We turn just in time. Down on the inside, an amazing overtake from Don Polo. And there he goes up to P14. And Bajit doesn't look to. He's taking a big risk. And Bajit locks his tires up ever so slightly. Forces Caleb out wide. Caleb taps him. And now Caleb's going to be under pressure by Alex. This is perfect. Everything went the way of Bajit. Went the way of Kick. Because Alex has no ERS. He'll slow down Caleb. Caleb is now 1 second back. He needs to be 2 more seconds back if Bajit wants to stand a chance at catching something. As Damien spins out, does Damien have wing damage from that? Maybe there's an extra position to gain. Never mind, there is an extra position to gain, because now Bajit moves up into the points no matter what as it stands, because Damien has so many time penalties. If Bajit can catch, if Bajit can keep the pace, which as of right now, Technically, as right now, he would have to really burn it. But if Bajeet can somehow find more pace, he can gain another position off Szn6. The points is not over. He's already in the points, but now he can gain even more. One off Damien and more off of Szn6. But there's not much he can do about it. But if he fights Alex, he'll lose time. If he loses time, he won't catch the other drivers. As they're pushing it, Alex Dive-Bomb pushes him off the track. That might give Bajeet a time penalty. If it does, he can't get it awarded. And fighting with Alex has screwed up everything. None of it matters now, as Caleb is going to be right behind. He's going to Dive-Bomb. And he might make the position. All is unfolding for Kick, as he could have gained so many extra points. And now he's back down to P12. He won't gain any on Alex. And he's about to lose out on, or not going to get any on Caleb. He's about to lose out on Alex. And he might lose out on Damien as well. I don't know, but he's kind of out of it now. He's going to have to really, really lock as Caleb goes wide. But Bajeet pushes the corner when it's not needed. I would have hit the brakes right there. Now he has wing damage. The odds for points for Kick is really starting to come down. Might have cut that corner though. It's kind of iffy, kind of sketchy. Don't know how I feel about it. He's trying to make an overtake early on. Doesn't want to hold back. Doesn't want to do anything like that. Doesn't want to play around. They're tapping tires, tapping side pods. They wheel lock. Does it cause contact? Yes, it does, but not into a wall. They are safe there. As Alex is going to go wheel to wheel with Szn6. Who's going to hit the brakes the latest? It looks like Szn6 will. Alex is still going to attempt to push the corner as he cuts the entirety of the corner. You know what does matter? Gank Plumpy. This driver is what matters here in Formula 1 as of right now for this race. He's on for an absolute masterclass yet again in the rain, as he always does. He could have won in Spa last time out in heavy rain. And now, when it rains once more, he's back in P1. He's about to get his 8th win in his ERS career. He's going to start the season off with celebrations for Ferrari, as he'll take P1 in the drivers and challenge for that constructors this season as well. 500 career points will be awarded to Gank Plumpy with one more corner left to go. He's at 495 now, and now he will reach that 500 goal as he crosses this line to win in Canada and start the season off a race winner and a championship leader once again. He's yet to lose it, as iRacing Noob will start the season off with a P2, a great podium for Haas, as Burt will finish in P3, still fighting for the podium even after his teammate of Gank Plumpy left. Rez is currently P4, but he'll lose it out due to penalties. His MC will take that P4, but never mind, Rockstar takes it. Not a bad result for Ferrari. MC P5. Rez P6 after a slight bottle. It looks like Chase will be P7. Alex P8. Caleb, though, will actually take that position of Alex. Alex gets a 10-second time penalty for corner cutting. This is absolutely amazing for Bajeet. I didn't even realize he also made an overtake. What the hell happened there? Corner cutting, 10-second time penalty. Caleb goes up to P8, Bajeet P9. After all that defending, after all that battling, it actually worked out. And then obviously the rest of Damien, Don Polo, V-Dog, Sarkos, Diplomaster, Alex, and Polar. But Gank Plumpy has reached the absolute goal of 520 points. When Rockstar did it, I didn't think another drivers can do it for a long time. But now, Plumpy hops in that Ferrari and reaches another record once again. And he continues his championship lead. Nobody has yet to be able to take it from him. What a win, what a win. It looks like the season is going to be Haas versus Ferrari, which is kind of what we thought it was going to be going into it. 500. Congratulations. Yo. Well, another driver to reach that 500 record. Most teams don't even have a 500 points in total. And Plumpy has 500 points in his driver's career.